Good morning, everybody. Money Monday. We're just getting to the job and getting JSAs and everything else filled out. But I want to kind of tell you guys a little bit about my weekend. I was invited down. Well, I was given the opportunity to go down and go speak at a Christmas party this Saturday, and it was for Wendt Sons. It was for Wendt and Sons Hot Oiling Services. All right, it was about 3 hours southeast. It's right on the Kansas border. I got to go speak to about 30 of his employees. Well, Derek, I've been talking to him back and forth. He reached out to us on YouTube, and he's been trying to get me to go down there for about the last 2 weeks. And I was worried about my boy showing up, you know, so I was like, no. Well, last minute, I was like, all right, man, I'll come down. I'll come do that. It was the best thing I ever freaking did, all right? It was, I'm glad he kept just asking and trying to get me to go down there. I'm sure when I got down there, and guys, when you get given an opportunity like this, it scared the hell out of me. It freaking did. I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna go talk to 30 people. I don't know who they are. This dude owns so much stuff, you know, and I was like, I was kind of a wreck, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you have no idea how many times it crossed my mind. I was gonna just call him and be like, hey man, can't make it, sorry, or whatnot. But I was, in my mind, I kept thinking in my mind, I was like, no, Jake, you have to go do this. Go freaking talk. I don't care if it's a complete freaking disaster. You have to do this for you. And I mean, that's what kept going through my mind. I was like, holy smokes, dude, I'm about to go do this. I'm about to meet this guy. Like, freaking, yeah, holy moly, what did I sign myself up for? Well, when I got down there, Derek is probably the nicest dude you'd ever met. The most down-to-earth person you ever met. He introduced me. I got to hang out with his whole group. And when I got up there, I mean, dude, I was so freaking nervous. My voice was cracking and everything was kind of stuttering. And I couldn't keep my thoughts in line. But I flipping did it. I showed up and I freaking did it. Okay, I don't know if those guys got anything out of what I was trying to say. But the point is I gave it a full effort to be there, all right? I tried everything I had to just try to portray something of intelligence there. But I got the opportunity to sit down with Derek, and dude, you guys, this dude is an amazing individual. I mean, from where he came from, which was nothing, to he is now a multimillionaire, all right? He's 37 years old. He bought his first company when he was, I believe he was 19. So when he was 18, I believe, if this is right, he was 18 years old. He went to his neighbor and asked to buy his propane business, okay? This guy says, no, you're too young, come back in a year. Well, in exactly a year, he showed up and he wound up buying this propane business. Well, now, he later on in life, I think he was like 23-ish, he bought a $500,000 hot oiler truck. Incredible. I mean, 23 years old, you think where you're at, he was 23, bought a $500,000 truck. Didn't know how to use this thing, had no clue how to flip and use this thing, and he buys it, and he goes out, signs up for a job, and he's out there like, yeah, no problem, yeah, I'll do it, and he's trying to figure out how to run this thing. Well, now he's taking that business to multi-million dollars worth. I mean, it was incredible to get to sit down and talk to him about this. And he was extremely open about it, which I love it, because if you talk to people that don't have money, they're very like, I don't want to tell you what I'm doing. I don't want to tell you what I'm doing. I don't want to tell you what I'm doing. Derek has money now, and he is extremely open with what he will tell you. I mean, he wants to help you get to where he is, and I felt that. I mean, I was like, holy cow, I was just sucking up information. I mean, I was just like, how did you do this? Why did you do this? When you sold your company, why did you do this? And Derek was like, he just laid it out on the table. And the one thing I asked him, I said, what is the best advice you could give somebody? And I wound up talking to Derek till almost midnight, Saturday night. And he said, the best advice I could give somebody is learn to look past fear. Like, he has absolutely no fear of failure. He just goes and does it. This dude owns like a barber shop. He's got this full beard, cool dude. He's got a barber shop up in Dickinson. He owns hot oiling trucks. He owns a propane running business. He owns he just bought a cell barn. Like, when he gets this idea and he can see that it's gonna make money, he just, instead of worrying about it and thinking, oh, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work, he just is like, it's gonna work. And he, boom, goes and buys it. Goes and does whatever he has to do to get that thing bought. The dude is worth a lot, all right? But I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, how many times do I let fear hold me where I am? And it's a lot. I mean, yeah, I'm welding now. It took a major jump to what I felt like was a major jump to become a rig welder. But my major jump was like $20,000. His was $500,000, okay? It was just a huge fluctuation in the jump that we both took. The point I'm trying to get across right now is, I know a lot of you guys, you guys all want to be rig welders. You all want to go out and be a welder, or you want to go make something of yourself. You don't have to just want to be a welder, all right? But it's that fear of failure. It's that fear of, I ain't gonna make it. It's a hard thing to do, I think, but you got to get past it. You got to force yourself to do something. And Derek, I mean, he laid out so much information for me that my brain was like, it was just stretched. I almost couldn't handle it. But it was, that dude is an amazing individual. His family is are incredible people. We showed up at this Christmas party. He has 3 kids, 2 daughters and a son. And they served us prime rib, served us our meal. And they were just the neatest people you ever met. His dad, his mom, his wife. They were just awesome people. But anyways, you guys, today's Money Monday. Just to wrap it all up, fear will keep you from doing a lot of things. And I see it in my own life a lot, but I see it in Derek's life as he has totally gotten past that point of it, and he is able to just like steamroll through things, all right? Hence the reason he is where he is at, and hence the reason I am where I am at. The other thing we talked about is entitled people, and that is, it drives me crazy too. It drives me absolutely nuts. Somebody that thinks they are entitled to something, okay? You are entitled to nothing. You were born where you were born. Hopefully it was America or Canada or wherever it was, somewhere with opportunity. And you were able to capitalize on that and make something happen, all right? Entitled people will never go anywhere. And I believe that full-heartedly. But anyways, you guys, it was an incredible weekend, all right? I got to spend a lot of time with Derek and his family. We went coyote hunting Sunday morning, and just great people. But anyways, you guys, everybody have a great night. Be blessed, and we'll talk to you later. See you.